I'm KQ, and here are this week's top stories that sent social media ablaze. The Oscars aired this Sunday night on CBS, and I have one question. What happened to people crying and being genuinely grateful that they won the Oscar? The only thing genuine about Anne Hathaway's speech were her nipples trying to break free from her dress. And I'm not buying your little routine, Jennifer Lawrence. I know a fake faceplant when I see one. And you're trying to trick me into thinking that you're the adorable, quirky Deschanel type. So you played a crazy chick who can't dance well. I play that character every day of my life, and if I won an Oscar for it, you better believe I would be turning on those tears. Kristen Stewart didn't even bother to comb her hair. Twitter became very political when, after Jack Nicholson came out, he introduced Michelle Obama to award this year's Oscar for Best Picture. Tweets came pouring in like, you have nothing to do with the film industry. Go be a first lady and go on vacation somewhere. Pipe the fuck down. Everybody knows that was just Daniel Day-Lewis playing Michelle Obama, and I thought he did a great job. Give that guy 2 Oscars. Because his speech was pretty good. But no one hated on the First Lady more than Iran, who photoshopped sleeves onto her dress. However, inside reports are saying it might have been from the Republican suggestion to remind her what the world would look like if we got rid of the right to bear arms. I'm sorry, that was bad. That was a terrible joke. Seriously, Iran, what were you thinking? You cannot contain those lady guns. If you were ever looking for the line, The Onion found it and leaped over it. The usually hilarious and satirical newspaper tweeted, everyone else seems afraid to say it, but that Key Wallace is kind of a cunt, right? You can't call a 9-year-old a cunt. And not because it's not funny or she won't laugh about it in a few years, because she will. It's because then I have to read things people write like this. It's one of the ugliest words in the English language, and it's unthinkable that an adult would think of it to describe anybody, let alone a child. Cunt is not the ugliest word in the English language. It means vagina, and vagina is a good word, and vaginas are cool. We should stop saying it's a bad word. Also, the ugliest word in the English language is moist. Ooh, that's my cute one. Okay. Celebrity blogger Perez Hilton took to his site Wednesday to announce that one of those drawings of semen must have done the trick, and now he's a father of a beautiful bundle of self-promotion. Many people are asking, surrogate? Adoption? Who cares? I just can't wait to see baby's first drawings hung up in the fridge with tiny dicks sketched across Mickey Mouse's face. Wednesday got even better when the much-hyped episode of Law & Order SVU aired, featuring a story about a young, famous black rapper who beats his girlfriend and shows no remorse. Team Breezy was not happy about this, posting tweets such as, the girl who's playing Rihanna is so ugly on SVU. I'm more insulted by her ugliness than the fact that fake Chris Brown killed her on this. Really? Insulted by her ugliness? Not murder? Okay. At VivRantB was talking sense when she tweeted, the Chris Brown and Rihanna episode of SVU was ridiculous. Everyone is using their situation as a scapegoat to avoid the real issues at hand. Right. The real issues. Not domestic violence. But Dave Navarro, I know, girl, what the hell was he doing in that episode? The funny thing is that by getting mad over it, they're actually admitting that this episode reminds them exactly how Chris Brown beat the shit out of Rihanna and how similar the stories are. Which he did. At Travin summed it all up when he tweeted, message from Dick Wolf. Rihanna, Chris Brown is gonna kill you. Things got so heated that the actor who played Chris Brown ended up deleting his Twitter account altogether. Still, my favorite part was when Ice-T arrests him, and instead of asking for his lawyer, he simply says, call my Jew. Which is great, and exactly what I'm going to tell people when I'm going to go pray. I'm going to go call my Jew. Hoping that catches on. Girls Gone Wild is bankrupt, and no, not just morally bankrupt anymore, but the company actually filed for Chapter 11. How do you mess that up? It's drunk chicks with their boobs out. Oh, right, it's probably because of the internet where you can see free boobs anytime, anywhere. You can basically see my boobs right now, and I'm only kind of drunk. And on Friday morning near Tampa, Florida, a giant sinkhole swallowed a man in his bedroom while he was sleeping. His brother spoke to CNN telling them when he opened the door, the room was entirely empty except a mattress sticking out of the sinkhole. I don't want to make a joke about this because a man actually died. I just think I'm kind of blown away that this happened. And also taking notice of the clear reminder here that even Mother Nature swallows. Thank you. The blame game continues in D.C. with the debate over the $85 billion tax cut. I haven't seen this much he said, she said bullshit since my neighbors were arguing about whose dog shit was in the front garden. Congress and Mr. President, We trusted you with our taxes, and you've been spending like a Jewish 16-year-old girl at the mall with daddy's credit card. Obama, you're a funny guy, and I like you. And you like my uterus. But I see $100 less in my paycheck in 2013. What the fuck is that about? Screw you, holiday tax, and you dirty politicians who promised me you wouldn't raise taxes on the middle class. But yeah, you know, just give yourself more raises. You've probably been hearing the word sequester a lot lately, and I just want to break it down for those of you who might be confused over it. We are trillions of dollars in debt because we've been spending more than we've been making, and now there have to be cuts. Let me be very clear about what that means. No one is saying welfare got $5 last year and they're only going to get $4 this year. What they're saying is welfare got $5 last year and for some reason expects $6. But we're only going to give them $5.50. I wouldn't exactly call that a cut. Does this mean a lot of government jobs will be cut? Yes. But hey, at least we'll have PBS and Sesame Street. And on that note, I want to say thanks for joining me on Twitter Trends, where I gather your tweets to report the news. Over to you, Kristen. Okay. Let's get back to funny with a little bit of racist or right on. Karan Kahatra tweets, like I'm Indian, but I'm not know how to fix your internet Indian. That's racist. There's no such thing as can't fix your internet Indian. You need to be a better Indian and not let down your race. At Pueblo Plug writes, I'm Mexican, but not cut my own grass Mexican. I absolutely say right on, and you must live in my neighborhood. Definitely live in my neighborhood. At Naughty Geisha 3 tweets, I'm Asian, but not me love you long time Asian. I totally am. Naughty Geisha, that started off racist. But it ended right on because you called yourself out on it. If there's anything I've learned from African American rappers, is that you can get away with making fun of your own race. I can't say it. You can. At Ridley Sandwich writes, I'm white, but not Tiger Woods white. Racist? Racist. One of my favorite tweeters, at Trey Wafer, writes, I'm black, but not watch Tyler Perry movies black. That's not racist or right on. That's a lie. Trey, I know you watch Tyler Perry Presents Tyler Perry's A Medea Christmas starring Tyler Perry. That's up. And finally, At Home Napping writes, I'm white, but not cut up hot dogs in my mac and cheese white. Who am I kidding? I'm exactly that kind of white. That's not like a universal thing? That's a race thing? We should make that a universal thing, because they're delicious. Let's move on over to some live action tweets.
Live action tweets! Yeah!
Oh, man, that's cool. That's awesome.
Man, I really hope no one sees me in my comfy pants. Oop. Awesome. Smell of poop in the morning. Ooh. Mm. That's a mighty strong smell for such a small dog. Wonder if anyone's over that knew. Wonder if anyone saw it over there. Oh, no one's there either. Kind of like it didn't even happen. Come on. Oh, yeah, just leave another one, Willow. If my dog poops and I look both ways and no one's there, did it really happen?
Let's move on over to Vine time. Lisa Bizzle posted this Vine with the caption, the new improved clapper.
Not tonight, babe. I'm tired.
Awesome.
I especially like this Vine because it looks a lot like my everyday life, except when it turns into something awesome when McDreamy in his green sweater claps, turning Lisa into a blow-up doll ready to be ravaged. I'm only confused as to why you haven't taken this invention on ABC's Shark Tank, shared it with the rest of the world. If, you know, you could do a female version and just turn them into a bottle of Merlot, even better. Package that shit, Lisa. Now we move on over to Instagram for what the fuck does that mean? Kim Kardashian posted this photo with the caption, good night, world. Kim, you are not fooling anybody. Those are not PJs. And if you go to bed with that mascara, you're going to wake up looking like a tranny panda. Wash your face with some Neutrogena and put on some proper comfy pants like the rest of us ladies. Can't start wearing fur to bed. Tyra Banks posted this photo that says, if plan A didn't work, the alphabet has 25 more letters. Stay cool. That's very true, Tyra. And plan B seems to fix most of the other problems, so... Plan B is a pill for unwanted pregnancies. P. Diddy posted this photo of him and Marky Mark to his Instagram and quickly changed it to this photo of him, Marky Mark. He's obviously saying, This is my good side. Don't ever get me on this side. This is my good side. Get me on this side, I shoot you. Just kidding. PETA doesn't shoot people anymore. As always, I hope you enjoyed doing mouth stuff with me as much as I've enjoyed doing mouth stuff with you.
Thanks for watching Mouth Stuff. Feel free to hit that subscribe button up there. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. And I really love your feedback if you guys don't mind, so I can know if I'm on the right track or not. Thanks!